JoJo の奇妙な冒険オールスターバトル R。
I'd say a year and a half, 2 years, I've been like watching this game on Black Jesus or ELV Jesus. Amazing. You have amazing like JoJo tournaments, and it was before like this new update where there's like assists and all that stuff. So it's like it will definitely teach you what a lot of the characters do. It will teach you a lot of things about the game and how the game is being played and everything. But then I was sitting there this whole time. Dear God, I remember this game. I remember this game. And here it is, literally 2022, the year. Okay, let me just say, 2021 and 2022 has been the best years for fighting game players. Rollback netcode, just fighting games coming out every other month or two. Like, come on, dog. It's been great. Oh, also, sorry.
俺たちがお前を一人前の戦士にしてやる。
Personally, when this game first came out, or when I was first watching this game on Black Jesus channel, the characters that interested me were particularly the Hamon users. All the Hamon users, due to the fact that they had like this crazy chunk cancel thing that they could do with like the previous mechanic called rotate cancel, and they used to have like crazy, insane like combos and multiple resets, like mix up. It was insane. This game was unmatched. And then I also really like JoJo. JoJo, he had a lot of tree shenanigans with his rotate combos. But rotate combos, what they used to do was basically they would reset like at a point in like the character's auto combo, so that you could continuously like hit someone, do a special move, and then continue back into the auto combo, and it would kind of make semi-infinite with the characters. And then if you were really good at doing them, then they would do them. You would literally you would like that. But yeah, so first when I first got into the game, I immediately tested all that stuff, and kind of sad when the game was coming out. They already told us that there's no rotate combos, rotate cancels and all that stuff. But what they did add was really cool assists and stuff. But personally, I just went with like my favorite. Oh, thank you. Oh, gosh. Let me try to fix this. Audio devices, microphone volume, 1, 2, 3. Is that better for y'all? Sorry, personally I put it really low because I didn't want to blow people's eardrums out. It would have been really bad, you know what I mean? But personally, when I first started this game, I set my eyes on my favorite part, which particularly if I were to tell anybody what characters are good in the game, what characters are bad in the game, I particularly would say just play who you like. Every character in this game is fucked up, I swear to God. Oh, thank you. Thank you, I'm happy that it's better. Yeah, particularly, just play who you like, and just know that every single character in this game is kind of like a knowledge check. If you don't know how, or the character works, or how to fight against the character, then it's kind of, you know what I mean, you're kind of shit out of luck until you know what I mean, you get into the match, and then you basically find out throughout the match. But personally, when I first started, I picked my favorite character, And then I basically went around the whole cast, And you see how they have there's like a little assist box underneath my character right now. Every character has their own like assist, and like it varies to them. Particularly, I would say the Dio Brando assist is really good because it's really good against mashers. If you know somebody doesn't like to be patient and like they always will press buttons on you, just call this assist. It'll freeze them in place, and then you can get a full combo. Also, I really love the Josuke 8 assist. Particularly, it only has one defensive cost. If you see in the top, above the assist name, there's 2 pink bubbles and there's 1 blue bubble, or 1 blue diamond. The blue diamond is the combo breaker. So if somebody has you a combo, you call your assist and they jump in and they get you out of the combo. But he only has 1, but that's perfectly fine for me because I particularly enjoy watching the opponent's like combo and seeing how it works out and everything, because particularly I might not play the character, so I want to see how the combo works. And then at times I'm used to anime fighters where you only get 1 burst per round, you know what I mean? So I'm perfectly fine with that, but his assist is what sold me on him. Oh, alright. So what he does is he is a low attack. He will spin on the ground for a certain amount of time. Why am I telling you what I'm showing you? By the way, I'll get to that way later. Oh, I'm so sorry. I was like planning this out while I was cleaning the house before this. And I was planning like to do like a whole intro and everything, like name and everything, you know what I mean? You can call me Kite. I basically just play fighting games, JRPG, and like stuff and things of the like. Let me see. And what I plan to do for the channel is basically like I have so many games on here that I have played, or no, I have not played. I mean, that I just got off of PlayStation Plus, or like a lot of games that I haven't had, like or like you know when you're growing up and then there's like a game that you really want but you never were able to get it. Like I just have a lot of games like that on my console, so there's going to be a lot of first time playthroughs, or like a lot of first time like see if I like the game, you know what I mean? So let me just set this up right here. So its properties are good. So this is why I love Josuke 8 assist. Which side did I go on? Which side did I go on? So whenever you jump over an opponent, they have to block your direction. They have to block wherever you are, not the assist. So whenever I do this and I knock someone down and I jump over them and call the assist, they have to block down back away from me. And sometimes if I do it at a weird timing or weird angle, then it's harder to dodge. Dude, did you see Josuke do that little turnaround thing? That was so sick. That was sick nasty. He's like, spin it, really? But yeah. So like it's really powerful in like the reset capability of it. Like this is what I basically do. I catch out into super, run up, and jump. You see, that didn't even cross up. But people see me jumping over them and they think to cross up. But if I do it, let me see, edge. And now I actually did cross over. There's many different assists in the game, and a lot of them do different things, but find the one that you really like and one that like, you know, vibes with you, and it'll be all good. Now basics about like how this game works. This game is it's like a lot of modern fighting games where you have your auto combo on your light button, so you can mash square or your light button and you'll do a combo. See the left side of the screen where there's a whole bunch of squares. That's just me mashing out a combo, just doing this, which you will see a lot of people do. But against, never mind about that. Basically, in this game, the way that it works, like a lot of other fighting games, is light, medium, heavy. light, medium, heavy, and then into your special normal. The way you find your special normal is going through your move list, and it's typically like in like this green box up here. Every character has like a special command normal, is what they would say. It's when you push a direction and a button, is entering in a command and a normal at the same time, and that allows you to link in more things. Because like, let's see if I do this. That's pretty much a basic combo. This was my command normal that I linked in to make the combo like extend a little longer, and sorry, I got a text. Where was I? Okay. A really interesting thing about this game is... No, wait. Let me get back to the combos. So, the way combos work in this game is they have like a scaling. So if you do the same move in the combo like 3 times, your opponent will fall out. So it's all about trying to mix up like different moves and everything to try to get like different combos. A really interesting thing about this game as well, you can attribute it to like, or compare it to the Persona series. You compare it to the Persona series, where like in Persona you have your character and then you have your persona. You have another kind of moves list. You have another move list when you have this on. So this is my stand. When I activate it, my normals change. This is my medium attack when I'm all standoff. My medium attack when standoff. So when you're learning a character in this game, it's really good to like learn both movesets and learn what you can do in or out of either moveset. My link was coming out. Sorry, I've been really bad with my Dragon Punches. Particularly Narantia, from my playing of the character, doesn't really rely on a lot of combos per se. Wow, I really just missed it. What's going on? What's actually going on? Yeah. There. Sorry, I'm butchering everything right now. But basically, the basic Narantia combo that I go for is jump M, 5M. Is jump M, 5M, 5H, 3H, which is the command normal. Sorry, if you don't know numpad notations or fighting game notations, is the easiest way to like understand how they are is think of a keypad or a number pad on a computer, and 1 is in the bottom left, 2 is bottom, 3 is like bottom right, and kind of like attribute those to numbers, or like put arrows to each one of them, or whatever. But yeah, jump M, jump. I'm butchering everything right now. Horrible. Jump M, 5M, 5H, 3H, Dragon Punch H, and then I PC, and then I go into a simple combo. But I'm mad rusty right now. Like, why do I keep doing I'll get it eventually. Maybe I won't get it eventually. Shit. There we go. That's literally just my basic Naruto combo. It does like 50%, and then I get Oki. Then I get Oki after that one. If I'm trying to kill... Oh, I didn't get my super. If I'm trying to kill with my super... What? I think the stream is adding input lag. Yeah, it's just like half the game. Let me set this one. Everyone has a weird perspective. Hello? Hello? What? Is there like... I know I haven't practiced these combos in a while, because I just land them online all the time, but I'm not understanding why it's happening right now. That right there is a stand-on, stand-off cancel that I sometimes do, just to guarantee that I get the super. See, I'm not getting it. I don't understand. Yeah. Yeah, my input is just being weird right now. Yeah, so basically, in English, the way that combos tend to work in this game is square, triangle, circle, and then you do your command normal, square, triangle, circle, command normal, and then you do a special move. And that's pretty much like the basics of the combo. Square, triangle, circle, special move. So when you're starting off, don't really try to like go for like crazy stuff. Basically, when you first start off this game, or any fighting game in general, what I see a lot is people just getting in and then they just go and like play an online match and then they lose and they're just like, oh, this game sucks because they didn't understand how to play the game. Or a person goes in and practices in practice mode for like, let's give them an hour, you know what I mean? But then they can't find any combos or anything and they don't understand how the game works and they're just like, oh, this game sucks. But typically, whenever you start a fighting game, you check what your character's normals are, you check what the best ones are, which one goes the farthest. Like, this knife normal is way better than any of my lights, but my light is faster. So if I'm up close to an opponent, it's better if we just do this. But if I'm this far away, or this far away, yeah, then I can just cut them with my knife. And then, like, my circle button is my furthest one. Sorry, it says L1 in the left because I'm playing on a fight stick. I map my buttons to be all next to each other, so it's a lot easier for me. So basically, just find out your buttons, find out what each one of them do. Like this one knocks down. So if I want to ever get like a taunt and take away 1 meter, then I can do that. Streaming the way it feels, so far. I was nervous in the first like 3 minutes, but then like when I started dropping combos, I stopped caring. So it's like I stopped like caring about the nerves, and I was just like, nah, whatever. It's gonna be weird. It's definitely gonna feel weird in the beginning, but once you like get used to it and everything, everything's just gonna flow. But yeah. Where was I? Oh yeah, basically just figure out what all of your moves do and what their ranges of them. Because sometimes if you're far enough away, you can like get something cheeky and then end up winning the game, you know what I mean? And then another thing that this game does a lot, I mean, obviously it does a lot, is there's a command list, which actually gives you details about actually how moves work and like all this stuff. Like, if you don't understand what a move is used for in many games, the game would just, you know what I mean, the game would just show you the move list, and they'll never tell you what the move is actually like used for, if it's used in a combo, which version of the move is safe, invincible. But this game, if you really read all of it, you can actually like, you'll learn, you'll understand. You'll understand a little bit more out of what you do with characters. Like this move, like back when I was first playing, I didn't understand the difference between this and this, or the use of them. This one is just supposed to attack the opponent, and you're supposed to do this a bit in the combos and everything. You can do it to end combos and push opponents back. Like say your opponent is blocking. Say your opponent is blocking. You can just use this to push back, push them back a bit. The heavier the button you use, the farther they will go back, but you are not as safe. Because in this game, when you do this into special move, you see that little gap right there? There's a tiny gap. Before it like even comes out, you'll see Josuke like lower his arms. He lowers his arms a little bit. That's the timing where like people can, or particularly me, like I haven't really seen many people do this, but in the middle of a string, you can mash. You can mash the sidestep button, and once you can sidestep, you can just sidestep out of it. And typically, if they use the heavier version of a move, like this, see how open I am? If they go to the side, then you can easily punish them. So it's really good to mix up your options, but then I realized that this looks crazy like this. It looks like this, you know what I mean? But this one's a grab. So if they're used to blocking your stuff, or if they're used to you throwing this one out, hit them with this. They're gonna block it. They're either gonna block it, or it's gonna be like, you can easily predict what they're gonna do, or you can easily tell what they want to do by the way that they're playing. Because whenever good players I face, play me with Narantia, or play against my Narantia, they will wait for this, and then they'll sidestep. But then, if I delay it, I have another extra couple bullets that I can shoot at them. So, if they're a sidestepper and they understand how to play the game, then you have to you have to kind of work around them. You have to kind of work around it, you know what I mean? Because, like, if you do this, and then you do that, you see how delayed that was? That'll catch somebody out of their sidestep, and it'll also hit them. So, basically, a lot of this game is figuring out how your opponent likes to play, and likes to defend and all that stuff, and likes to move around the screen, and then kind of adjust to it. Let me switch to Giorno. I'm also playing, basically the characters that I'm playing right now are Narantia, Giorno, Anasli, definitely playing Cars. I'm playing Cars as well. Is there anyone else I was dabbling with? Not really, if I can't remember. Not really. But let's just let me just show you a few Giorno combos I do. Let me just show you a few Giorno combos I can do, and then I'll switch to a character that I've never played before, that I think is really freaking good, and then I'll show you the basics of how to go about learning the character. Dio and Giorno? Oh, sick. Sorry, I'm a huge Sorry. So, personally, out of all the JoJos, Giorno's my favorite. Absolute favorite. He was the first one who I actually read the manga for. I remember watching JoJo's 1 through 4, and then I got to the end of 4, and I felt so sad that, like, JoJo was over. And then I was like, nah, it's not over though. It's still a manga, and it's up to part 8. If it's up to part 8, then I might as well. I might as well start dabbling. So I read part 5, and dear God, this character, I fell in love with this character. Him and Narantia and Bruno are so freaking cool in my opinion. But particularly, if I were to say, you have to also understand which mode your character enjoys being in or plays better in. Narantia, I would say he's a mixed bag. He's a mixed character because you can fight from a long range with his stand on, and you can also fight really well up close because he has a dragon punch, he has really long normals, he has really good damage from anything that he does. He can be played in both. I'd particularly say Giorno is a standoff character. He doesn't really rely on his stand much unless he's actually in combos. Particularly, he's like a neutral monster. When I how I play him, I particularly love using his personal back light fish. It catches a lot of people. A lot of people like to run up and be aggressive and everything. So. Best friend. Sorry, my best friend was giving me encouragement. Let's go. Yeah, particularly I like using Giorno's brooch attacks as pressure options. I like to pretty much play the field and understand how people play. So I just throw out the snake. Whatever they do against the snake, I kind of understand how they like to defend. Because if they know that the snake is a low, then they'll guard low, and I can like kind of get a jump in. You know what I mean? But if they like to jump, then I'll meet them air to air, and then we'll have like a little clash. Particularly, I believe Giorno is like, he's not much of a combo monster. I really feel like he's kind of like a, he's a very good rushdown character. He has a lot of like options to make you guess, like low, overhead, fish. And then like he also has jump and light works this year. Actually never labbed that. Stupid. By the way, never do this. Never do this. Never do this. Trust me. I play against mashers a lot, and what mashers like to do is when you stop your block string, they will press light, and they'll do a super. You know what I mean? Because they're mashing and they see that they got the hit, and then they're just trying to continue and get as much damage as possible. So against them, I like to try to troll. So I'll just, and then I put the frog on, but then they don't mash. It's so weird. It's so weird to me because like you'll probably see when I like play like games like Guilty Gear and everything. Whenever I try to go for the DP bait or I go for like a bait of any kind, bro, my opponent they just have the third eye. They got a third eye or something. He's gonna go for frog right here, and they just don't do anything. So particularly, I wouldn't say really many counters in the game are extremely good unless you're going up against that you know, the mash that you know is going to super mash. So particularly, I would say never really use frog. Let me show you at least like join a combat. Okay. Yeah, you have to do a micro dash in between that. Hello? First thing, everything's gonna go weird. Why am I not getting my 8? Oh, it's because the stand is. I completely forgot. So when you do stand moves and you Roman cancel out of them, you have to wait until your stand goes away for you to actually do other moves out of it. So. Oh, he's pushing that dash now. Oh, I'm pressing the dash before I'm cancelled. Yeah, there we go. That worked. I knew when to start streaming everything was gonna fall apart. feels like they changed something. Like... Pain. Yeah, typically after this, you usually get like a... What? Okay, wow. Why did it work? Why did it work there? Yeah. It's alright, I'm so used to playing Guilty Gear. The reset button, it didn't start. For some reason, I really feel like they changed something. Pain. One second, I'm getting a call. Sorry. I had to take that call. What? There's way too many Is it actually... Can I only do that combo once in the corner? Hello? It's probably just the time that I'm doing it in. Now I'm worried about dropping down. heavy doesn't work there, I can just do this. Whoa! Oh, because I hit him with medium 3 times in the middle of the combo. Now I did 2M. There you go. Okay, so the way that I fix that combo is the rule that I said earlier is you can't do 3 of the same attacks in the combo or they'll just drop out. So instead I just went for the jump M, 2M, and that linked, so I just ended up doing that so I could actually get the 3rd one without it actually fully dropping. I did combo. Crazy. This is one of my staple combos. I always do. It's crazy awesome. Drop. Because typically, what I'm able to do is I'm able to link this medium into heavy after the Aura or the Muda Barrage. Medium, heavy, stand on, and I'm able to just do it again or go into the Dragon Punch at the end of it. And then after the Dragon Punch, I would just go for this, and then that would just be a mix-up. But for some reason, I really just can't get this combo right now, and I'm literally not doing any different timing. I'm actually very baffled. But I know about the rule how you like get to have your stand off to do like any normal that has to do with your stand has to be like off screen. I might just go for this. Yeah, I might just go for that for now. Can I jump over again? Yeah, you can get pretty cheeky. Because if you time it wrong, you can just jump over again. You can jump over again, and then, you know what I mean? They'll be back into it, and there'll just be another mix-up. That's one reason I really like this, because even if you mess it up, you can continually do it. And this particularly after this super is very, very hard in my opinion. To get that dash. That dash after super is extremely hard to get. Because listen and watch the input up the top. Like he has a lot of end lag after. Let me try to do it as fast as possible, or what I think is possible. Like, I had to do it before he even looked ready to do it. So it's kind of hard to actually get that when it's like delay based online, which no, I'm not even gonna say it. Bandai, please give us a rollback for this game. But knowing how they are, even with their amazing IPs like Dragon Ball FighterZ, just now getting rollback after the final update, like, come on, dog. It's like it's gonna be very hard for them to give us rollback unless they've just given us this game to satisfy us and potentially working on rollback when the future DLC drops. But I don't know. But particularly, what I like to do with Giorno is I like to do this. Stuff like that. Because, like, if you do this, Giorno's invincible during this. If you watch the anime or anything, you know, you touch the tree, it hurts you, or whatever. It doesn't work like that in this game. it's just an invincible move. As Giorno is rising into the air, he cannot be hit with things. You can jump and hit him directly out of the tree, but other than that, you really can't do anything. But, or if you have a high enough normal, like if your stand or your character hits high enough, you might be able to hit him out of it. But besides that, if you're in block stun and you call your assist during it though, your assist will just sail right through you. So I typically use it when I know my opponent's going to call their assist, and you tend to be able to know when your opponent's going to call the assist because they tend to do it at the same exact time every time. A lot of people, they like to call assist when they see this flash, because that's when they know the combo's coming. Because you got hit a couple times, yeah, but now the combo's coming. And what you can do is, when you do this, you can also block. You can block. Because this is kind of like a Robin cancel or like a cancel in itself. You can block. You can also, if you're woke enough, you can do this, which is stylish guard. Let me see if I can make one just stylish guard in general. Just show it's done, how it looks. No, never mind. I'll just set the button to. Shut the fuck up, Dia. Oh, he did it! He did it, and then he grabbed me. Input replay. Yeah, you basically just stylish dodge around the assist. What's up? Yeah, you stylish dodge around the assist. Okay. Yeah, you would typically do what Dia was doing, where he slid around and he like did that fancy pose. Yeah, you would do that, and you're also plus, so your opponent will still be in hit stun, and you will be free to just run up and combo them again. That works with any invincible move. That works with this, like Norantia's upward shot move that I was doing earlier. If I do that at the right time and they call their assist wrong, then it'll just go through Norantia, like 100%, like he won't even get hurt. Yeah, you have to find out what your invincible moves are and everything, and again, in the list, it'll tell you. It'll tell you which moves are invincible. Or actually doesn't. It actually does not say that this one is invincible. But oh, it's probably particularly like the tree itself is invincible, but Giorno himself, you can hit him out of it, he's not active. But the activation of the tree in itself, this tiny tree. What are you gonna do with this? You can't even get like, okay. Yeah, you couldn't do with that. Yeah, but if they touch the tree and everything, Giorno's not gonna get hit. Something you could do out of the tree that I like to do as well is that. Or that. So if people are used to me doing this, you know what I mean? Because I do this just to go for a look. You know what I mean? Because they're expecting me to hit them overhead, so they stand up, and then I instead hit them at below. But then if I do this as I showed, it's a cross up that I get a full combo off of. But then if I do this, oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Oh, he's too far. That's definitely unsafe. Particularly, the only thing that I don't really know about Giorno is his good pressure like that. You know what I mean? Like, he's supposed to be able to set up like one of his projectiles, and you see how that crumbled? So you can like jump over them and everything, but it might be like a new timing, because see, it's very weird. It's very weird, especially online, to just try to get any of this kind of open. Huh, look at this. Sorry. Side step. That wouldn't really change their orientation for walking. So back up. Can I get down? How do I get that? Yeah, see, it's not really worth it to like do any of like anything broach, unless you're like going like this, like a reset. But then again, it's really susceptible to sidestepping, being hit out of it, and all that kind of stuff. It's already been 50 fucking minutes. Jesus. Sorry, I'm sorry. Not in streamer mode yet. Letting this person squad. But I could show you cards, but I said I was gonna learn a character and show you how like it's kind of done. I've been sleeping when I'm playing Diavolo, but I've played a lot of Diavolos and I haven't really been beaten by any of them. It's not really enticing to me, because like he's supposed to be a really high damage dealer, and he basically has like a gimmicky level 3 where it's a counter. So if you hit it, it'll do mad damage to you. And he's a character that doesn't really need to spend much meter. So he's always going to be like at level 3, and what they added for this game is specials do an increased amount of damage than what they used to do. And now they're like 150% scaling or whatever. And it's obnoxious if you get hit by Diavolo's level 3 super. It'll literally take off like 75% of your health. And I think if you're Iggy, like the lowest health character in the game, it literally, I think it kills you. I think it kills you or puts you at, no, this is a balanced game, I forgot, I saw a clip, this is a balanced game. It leaves Iggy at 1%. It leaves him at 1%, he gets a chance. But, sheesh. I was gonna play Okuyasu, because I know he's a high tier character, he's stupid good. So I'm gonna like, try to show you guys how to lab and everything, and how to get used to the games. I'll do anime color. I know they have really good synergy as well. And after I lab this for a little bit, I'm just gonna head to a match. It's almost an hour in. Wrong place. Typically, I just like to look at my opponent's stage. Like, look at this monster. Look at this man. How do you not play this dude? Look at him. Okay. Oh. Huh. Oh, that's good. That looks good. Look at that. Ah! We don't condone animal violence here, but oh, sorry. That was pretty good as well. Oh, his stand comes out. Cool. Low sweep. Okay. Does he have command normal? No, he does not. Okay. So we don't really need to worry about the command normal. Just focus on the special moves. So eliminating space, chew on this. Gotcha runt? Okay. Let me see. What the fuck? I know how this dude's stand works in the anime, but look. I enjoy anime games that take inspiration from actual anime, you know what I mean? because they have the most ham shit. They have the most ham. They have the most ham special moves and like references. Because look at this. Why am I right there? Why am I in his face? From all the way over here. No way. This is what that dude was doing? You're just doing a core circle forward? Core circle forward medium puts you above the opponent. Circle is... Oh, it's a fake. Circle's a fake. So, like, if you go... And then you make them think that they're gonna... Because you can just do this. And then you can go into a grab or something. He's on a freaking horse. Get off the horse. One thing with an Narantia or any character that has Dragon Punch, you immediately knock characters off the horse. So if you ever see Johnny, Johnny Joestar, ever like online or anything, just run up at him with your Dragon Punch move or your invincible uppercut. You know, Dragon Punch, like Ryu, Shoryuken, or whatever. Yeah, just hit him with that kind of move that your character has, and they'll immediately fall off the horse. And if you do it with a Johnny, he is shit out of luck. Because even his basic combo doesn't even knock down. So it also leaves him negative, I believe, unless he shoots bullets at you. So if Johnny just does a basic combo, you're kind of in the money. But it's, you know, we don't condone animal violence or beating up on paraplegics. But yeah. So what's this? What's this? What's supposed to do? Everything else, like, doesn't mean... Okay. Just quickly scrape away the space around you. A high attack, moving distance, okay. But the greater the... Okay, whatever. Oh, it repels projectiles. You're invincible from activation until the attack completes. Typically, whenever they say that you're invincible in this game, they'll tell you which buttons you're invincible on. But in this one, he's just invincible. He's just invincible when he does this. You can't hit him. Look at that. There's definitely a gap. There's definitely a gap, and you can probably like go behind him if he does this. But typically, it's pretty good with projectiles. Let's say that. I'm not gonna get crazy wild with it. I'm gonna get into theory crafting. But oh, there's a command moment. Oh. Okay. I already got it. Get him on the horse. Fall off your horse! It's pretty good. Get off the horse. Okay. Oh, that looks so far back. Oh, bye, Beto. Okay. Actually, I'm switching from Diego. It's irritating. It's so irritating. It's truly just irritating. Let me test on Hermes. Hermes actually has the highest HP in the game. The reason why she has that is because, particularly the reason why I believe she has the highest HP in the game is her mechanic is, if you watch the anime, she has her stand ability puts stickers on herself, and they like double her limbs. And they double her limbs or whatever she puts on it, and when she takes it off, it'll like reattach, or like they'll converge back into each other and cause damage. So what she does in this game is she puts stickers on her arms and legs, and then it doubles the amount of punches and kicks she does in a combo. It's really cool. It's really sick. But if she gets knocked down, the stickers come off, and then she loses some health. So So, in video games, in fighting games, when characters have like those kind of mechanics, they tend to give them more HP. You know, to compensate. Fall off the horse. Okay, so. Oh, it's a cancel as well. Cancel. Sorry, it's a weird button combination. Restart the game. And then okay. Something really bad about this move in particular, what I was talking about earlier, when people have you in block stun and they go for a special move, you can sidestep, right? So what I typically do is I sidestep whenever I'm in like block. Turn around. What is this? How she normally stands? Bro, what? I thought she was backwards. What? She isn't even looking at me. What is? Look at me. Look. Sorry. But sorry, I got actually off track. But okay, yeah, I was talking about how you can sidestep when people do special moves. So, whenever Okuyasu does this move, he pulls you towards you, right? So if you end up sidestepping the move, he pulls you towards him, and you can just grab it. That's what I found when I was fighting an Okuyasu player. He pulls you towards him, he's not out of block stun yet, or out of the move hasn't ended yet, basically. So you can just sidestep and you can grab him out of it. What did he do to me? There was an Okuyasu player that like moved the hell out of me with this. He like, I don't know what he did. Oh, wait, did he? Yeah, I think he called the Josuke assist. Yeah, basically that's what he did to me. He like kept on like looping me and pulling me back with that because he like called the assist. I actually don't assist in combos, so I'm actually learning right now. I'm actually learning the timing right now. Okay. No. There we go. And then he pulls you towards him, and then which side was I? Come on, dog. This game is so messed up. But yeah, that's basically like the Okuyasu B&B with the Josuke assist. All right. I probably bored you guys for like an hour and 7 minutes. Let's go online. Like particularly the games that I particularly play, like anime fighters, and JRPGs. I already said. Like, it's something that's super freeing about playing an anime game. It's kind of like you kind of do what you want to do. A lot of the times, you're not really restricted, which is one reason I really didn't like the Street Fighter games. But I've learned to play them because I have a friend who's really good at these games, and I like, you know what I mean? I just wanted to like give them competition. So like, I got into Street Fighter to play that, and it was a crazy learning experience because for like me growing up, I personally didn't enjoy Street Fighter or like Mortal Kombat, you know what I mean? But then like, you know what I mean? To everyone who isn't really into like the fighting game scene, those are the only games, the only fighting games out. So if you're not into them, then you're not really like talking the same language. But then once I got into like Third Strike and everything, then I was like, okay, this game kind of bangs. This game kind of bangs. Okay. Let me just walk forward a little bit. Let me just walk forward to parry this. Let me look like Daigo real quick. But yeah, over the time I got used to playing the games, and yeah, I mean, I'm definitely still learning, and I'm not good at all, but I'm still learning. Let's just hop on into the online matches. Oh, sick, blue bar. Oh, for sure. Yeah, there's no percentage of who plays. That's kind of weird. Should play Naruto. Anyone else get nervous before a match? Just asking. Oh, Dio, sick. Particularly, I always have nerves before like going into any kind of like fighting game match, but like particularly, I feel like everybody has nerves, you know. But it's just the ways you handle them. So this is Dio player. I just wonder. I just need to understand how he plays. DP. Crazy. Train what I was dropping all my combos. Off me. caught. Ooh. And you're dead. Oh, it's too close. It's too close. Was that? Oh no, that was 2 1. That was 2 1. DP. Oh, nice, nice. I beat my DP. That's pretty decent. He knows the TK Muda Barrage. That's cool. That the move that he just did to me is one of Dio's best, like follow-ups against somebody who's on the ground. He basically jumps in the air. He has a stand rush, and it's all mid. So if you crouch block it, you get hit, and then Dio gets a full combo after. What's up? What's up? Neutral. Neutral. What's up? 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 Oh, that's a counter. Gotcha. Call your sis. Yep. Nope. I sidestepped. He didn't believe. I blocked that. Oh, he. Get him. Even if you get hit. Even if you get hit, dude. Josuke got your back. Oh, I love this game. DP. That's your only assist you had. Ah. Gotcha. Come here, grab. Yeah, basically when you're playing this game, you have to judge how your opponent plays, and you have to switch up your options and basically play to their weaknesses. My opponent didn't like to be defensive. He didn't like to block. He didn't like to a lot of times he woke up with 2L. You know what I mean? He tried to mash the low light attack, and I just jumped on him. Which I'll say, jumping is very powerful in this game. If you don't understand how to beat jumping in this game, you might not be good in the game. You know what I mean? Or you might not have a long stay in the game. What's up? You don't want to approach? What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay? Okay then? You okay? That was your only assist, dude. That was your only assist. Oh, bombos. Okay, he got bombos. Oh, he got bombos. Okay, okay. Okay. You see, jumping is very powerful. See, low light again. Why did you just block that? You were winning. Like, a lot of people on this game that I play, like, typically they have like a huge chance to beat me, but then they just don't block, or they just choose the wrong options. Block. Oh, see? Look how good blocking did you. That animation only happened. Oh, he's a masher. He mashed. I understand that. Do it. Simple combo. Not really trying to do anything fancy. And then I get Oki. Mashers, I swear. They're everywhere. Oh, I had no need. I want to watch the leader. Could he have canceled after that Muda that he did? Because if he has a Muda cancel combo, like a... then he definitely could have killed me, but... If you want to stay back there, then cool. Oh, he also stand blocks a lot, so I can just do this. Nice. I like it. Got some. Once you do that, you can do your combo into your stand mode. It'll cost 50% meter, and then you can run up and grab. See, like, it's perfectly fine to have one defense assist, because, see, like this, I'm not even really scared, you know what I mean? So, if he does get me in that combo, I'm perfectly fine with it. Block! Please, block. Oh, weird. I also play Dio, but personally I don't like playing him as much because he has a 4-2, a 4-6 motion, which is back and then forward, and he throws a knife, but then also gets in the middle of 2-3-6 motions. You called your assist immediately? Oh my! I'm mad that I did that. Okay, man. I get it. I get it. Block though. I was nowhere on the ground. I was nowhere. That's how you feel. That's how you feel. You back in the corner and they just wake up level 3 like that. I don't think I'm dead either. Dude, good job. Good job. See, that's what I mean. One defensive assist is perfectly fine, especially if you're not scared. Get the combo. Get the combo. Come on, do it. See, block it. You switch to stand on and you jump in. Oh, standing like he's adapting. Oh, I got mixed. So I'm just gonna block backwards and just in mind my own business. 1, 2. He's not ready. Turn my stand off. Oh, he chose violence. Bro. The 2 times he blocked me solid. What's up? Yes, for game. I love this game. Oh, I should have rolled a V at him. For the disrespect. I love this game, dude. This game was I can't tell you how many times I've done that. Running up at somebody, they do their level 3, and then I just jump through it. Oh my gosh, I hope I can get some footage of me playing a Fugo player. Fugo players love fighting people. Where am I? I'm not down here. Why'd you match? You got hit. Okay, do it again. Idiot? For real? See, that's what people think in fighting games. They think, oh, he got hit by 2 times? He's good to get hit by a 3rd time. No. Okay, and full combo. No. Not ready. Auto combo, let's go. Justice. No. Oh. I'm not blocking. You're gonna see what he does. Can you open me up? Can you open me up? No, you can't. I'm literally just seeing how this person plays. Good combo. Bro! Cover me, Josuke. Bro, I'm telling you. The game just works for me. The game just works for me. I thought I got the combo into the 6H because I thought I got the 5S into the 6H, but I don't believe that combo's on like grounded. But I called both of them at the same time. Yeah, that kind of got me. Yeah, I called both of them at the same time just in case. Sorry, I won't lie to y'all. So yeah, I've been thinking about like the So if you guys watch like those Kingdom Hearts videos that I made, you'll understand why I stopped making them like immediately, like 3 seconds in, and then like 20 seconds in. You'll understand why I stopped making them. Pretty bad, pretty horrible content. And then I had does he play Wama? Or does he play a Pillar Man? He better play a Pillar Man. He seems like he plays Part 1 characters. That's gonna be sick. Oh, ACDC. But but I'm gonna get back to that, and I'm gonna try to do it as well. By the way, I don't play on a controller when I play video games much. I typically play on a fight stick because when my best friend gave me this fight stick, I swore I don't know, I really like it, so I just keep it. Any game that I particularly like, not game particularly like, any game possible, I play on a fight stick. The only game on my console that I don't play on a fight stick is Destiny. Oh, it's invincible. For real? Oh, that's me. For real? This dude. For real? He caught me out of that? What the? What the? What? What? I'm baffled. This person got some balls. This person has balls. I like this person a lot. Ooh, side swing. Bro. You understand there's a screen flash, my dude. The screen flashes before the composite move comes out. So this guy is wild. This guy's wild, I swear to God. This guy is fucking crazy. This guy is absolutely insane. I swear. What is this strategy? You know what? You know how to beat this kind of strategy, right? The reason why he does this is because no one blocks this. I'm actually amazed. He is such an unorthodox playstyle. Come on. What's he doing? Giving a Nobel Peace Prize? Like, this fucking speech or something? Is he posting this to Twitter? What's happening? Is his mom yelling at him? He's giving himself a pat on the back or something? Jerking himself off? Like, what's happening? Come on. Team play.
やるしかない。心の奥底まで魂を売り渡したらなんだと今だよ。
This guy. Bro, like what in the hell are you made of, dude? What the fuck are you made of? This dude is actually insane. Bro, you didn't even block that. What are you doing, dude? Like, I'm actually very confused. I'm actually baffled. Did the game crash? Yeah, I think the game crashed.